boundaries. You know, I didn't realize how detailed they have to be. But let's talk about it for a second, all right? Alright, so can I get that? The Memphis one is the one with the bacon wrapped around the hot dog, right? Yo, can I get that? The combo. Yeah.
All the fries. We have Henry's, fries, chips, coleslaw,
I'll take coleslaw
and then what kind of drink?
and I'll do Coke.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I just, yeah. Just good.
$10.79.
Alright, $6.79.
Can I get a name for it?
Sherman Williams. Y'all, that bacon, bust.
You want a receipt?
Not really. Alright, I appreciate you.
You're welcome. We got about 15 minutes.
Alright, decline. No, I'm just kidding. Yo, what's up, good people? It's your boy E.Musical, and I thought I should do a video out in public today. I mean, it's nice. The weather is beautiful right now. You know, it's a good atmosphere. I'm in one of my secret spots. It's not very secret. The secret part is that people don't know that I come to this side of Banks, which is where I'm at right now. And so it's a great way to not get disturbed or get interrupted by anybody. But I want to just go on a rant today, a tangent, if you will. You guys know how it is. Any type of life experience I go through, you know, I like to share it just so you guys can learn from it. And that way, y'all ain't looking like boo-boo the fool like I do. Bars. So, oh, also, I went by my favorite place, the original hot dog factory. So here's an Easter egg you can hold over all your friends. Everybody on the internet thinks Sherman really loves wings, and that's not wrong. That's number 2. But what people don't know is hot dogs was like my first love. I love a good, like, fancy hot dog. Like, it's like, wings is up there. Wings is a solid number 2, and it's like my disguise. You know what I mean? I'll do an episode on that later. Probably do a review. You guys know how it is. Look how beautiful that is, man. That's gorgeous. Oh my God. That hot dog is wrapped in bacon. Bacon. All right, let's get into it. I'm talking about the video, not the hot dog. I'm about to get into that too. Yo, let's talk about boundaries though. Like, I swear to Bob, I'm not a relationship channel. I swear I'm not. But like, y'all be messing up. Y'all be messing up that, or y'all are like the victim of people who are just either A, messed up, or B, stupid. But let's talk about it, man. I recently found myself in a situation that just, man, like, it's just, it ain't cool. And I'm not passing no shade on them. It's just a matter of the fact that we didn't establish boundaries. And like, you know, usually when we say the word boundaries, it's just typically, these are our limits, these are our pet peeves. But your boundaries don't necessarily have to be a pet peeve. As a matter of fact, your boundaries are very much meant to be detailed. Look at the curvature to a guardrail. Whenever it goes around a curve to a road, it's not just straight no matter what. It'll cause damage and, you know, makes maneuvering really weird. Just like relationships, boundaries, over-the-top boundaries will make the relationship really weird. But there needs to be detail to your boundaries, especially if you have unique things that are trigger points for certain emotions, for certain memories, for just all sorts of different reactions, right? And I think that we as people, we don't necessarily think about the details to our boundaries. As a matter of fact, we usually stop at, if we get along, then, you know, everything's all good, everything's all Gucci. And that's kind of like, That ain't it, Chief. Nah, it's not Gucci at all. I'll go for an example, right? Guy and girl. Let's just say a guy talks about dating all the time. Girl catches feelings. They're spending time day in and day out. You would assume that inevitably the guy would say something or the girl would say something. If he turns around and says, I don't know what you're talking about, after mentioning dating and talking about dating repeatedly, guess what? He's gonna look like a jerk. She's gonna look stupid. Nobody wants that. There's certain things that you gotta establish for yourself that are standards based off of what you expect from a relationship of all categories. You expect different things from your family, you expect different things from your friends, you expect different things from your significant other. And when those lines cross, it's literally up to you to define whether or not it's okay or not. Friends can act like family. Family can act like friends. But there's gonna be situations where you're gonna have to make the differentiation, at least at certain moments in time. Maybe not on a consistent basis. And when it comes to romantic partnerships, man, that's when it gets really hairy. Because at some point, they do have to cross that line of being like family and friend while being your lover. So what do? Well, that's the part where we set up the boundary. One, titles. If they ain't got a title, they ain't it, Chief. A person that you're expecting to be your significant other, who acts like your significant other, but doesn't hold that title, pretty dangerous. If they're just a friend, and they're doing things that you expect your significant other to do, or you're doing things with them that you've always wanted to do with your significant other, you're playing a dangerous game. The same thing for your significant others. If you're treating them as just a friend, and they're only there to fulfill that one aspect of a relationship that you basically really need, that ain't it, Chief. That's not gonna last at all, and I promise you people are gonna get hurt. So at the end of the day, I have to ask you this. What are your boundaries with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones? Because those things matter. At the end of the day, nobody wants to hurt anybody. There's some people in this world that kind of do, and they just want to see the world burn. But a normal person doesn't want to hurt anybody. And the truth is, hurt people hurt people. It takes a strong person to get hurt and not want to hurt people, or not lean towards hurting people without them even knowing it. Self-analyzing, things of that nature. So, just some things to think about. Before you start engaging with someone, you want to read their body language. You want to read the things that you're saying and doing. Make sure you're not giving off the wrong message, the wrong cue. It takes a little bit more than just being like, I'm not interested. Make sure that you act and say and do things that indicate that you're not interested. That way, there's no confusion. As for me, yo, I'm about to get petty. No, I'm just kidding. Anyways, I hope you guys listen. I hope you guys think about it. And as always, I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace.